shortest seasons. They be done coming like, oh my Lord Jesus. Finally begun and they know they can't beat us. My man's a gun and I rip from the pieces. Rip from the pieces. My man's a gun and I rip from the pieces. Shawty be wobbly, that's my philosophy. Gotta be comedy, ain't no one stopping me. I just be coming on beat from the go. Just to be clear, see your flow is enough. Moment in time, but the trick is too slow. You act in public, I'm like coming low. If there's a difference between me and you, I just be coming out acting the fool.
My name is Joe Shimoda, and here we're at the Bats Creek last 3 rounds.
How was it here today?
No, bad track is kind of tricky. It's a little muddy, and they put small obstacles. So yeah, just have to figure it out.
You're coming off 2 wins in the 22 outdoor season. How's it going, bud?
Good. I mean, can't be any happier taking overalls, and for sure want to do it more and more. So yeah, just have to keep my focus.
Do you expect to win?
I mean, for sure, like everybody wants to win. I'm not like racing for seconds. So yeah, I'm happy about it.
How long have you been over in the States for?
I'm in States for probably 7 years. Originally, I'm from Japan, and that's my hometown, yeah.
Where in Japan?
In Suzuka, where there's F1 circuit is.
Is motocross big in Japan?
I mean, people know, but not as big as here.
Who do you look up to?
My favorite rider is Justin Barcia. Just his style, aggressive, fighting for any positions really. That's kind of my favorite.
Shimoda.
Shimoda's a legend, dude.
You know that you're his favorite rider?
He's my favorite rider, though.
Really?
Yeah, the dude's so down to earth. It's like once he's insane. I love the kid. He's so badass on a bike. Joe, baby.
Bud's Creek, is this a historical track?
It's a great track, I think. You know, a long time ago they did the 250 GP here, and they did the Nations here in 07. Now it's a race that's really awesome for us. Filippo pole shot of both motos and led every lap, and he won overall on a 250, so it's a track that I like anyway. It's gonna be hot today and humid, so like when you get down in the bottom of that, there's no breeze. So this is one of the tracks that can get the hottest.
How's your mechanic? You guys get along?
Yeah,
Is he cool?
he's cool. He always says he's resting bitch face.
What is he now?
RBF.
Oh, you call him RBF?
Yeah, always. I come out, P1, RBF. So I never know which place I finish.
We're gonna get that RBF today.
We've been working on it, but you know,
Okay.
game phase. Mechanic Joe Shimoda.
How is that?
It's sick. It's Joe. Can't be anything bad about it.
Shimoda's sort of like, he makes me laugh. He's sort of a funny guy, right?
Oh, dude, he's hilarious. But like, you kind of got to know him a little bit to get a lot of his little jokes. But he's hilarious. We're at Butts Creek. Joe sitting 3rd in points right now in 2022 season right now and crushing it.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
So how is it being a mechanic for Joe Shimoda?
It's awesome. He's super rad kid, super humble, awesome family, super nice kid. So it's cool. A lot of fun.
How do you qualify in practice today?
3rd.
Third.
Yep.
So what do you tell him going into today?
I mean, not much that I need to tell him. He knows what he has to do. He knows what he can do. He knows what he's capable of. So it's kind of just, you know, give him that little extra confidence and let him know that, you know, not here to mess around. So, you know, let him know you can do it.
How is it working for Mitch Payton, legend over there?
Mitch is awesome. He's cool. Look at him. He's just making sure Kyle's getting everything done right now. So,
yeah.
No, Mitch is awesome. He's super cool to work for. Such a icon in the sport. So it's cool to be able to work under his wing and kind of learn things that he's done over the years. It's awesome.
How old are you?
22.
22.
Yeah.
How'd you get the job?
When FC shut down, I was looking for a job, and then Zach, the old team manager at the time, offered me a job, so I decided to come over.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Exactly.
All right, dude. Keep greasing those connections.
I will.
Anderson, what's up? What's your take on Shimoda? Shimoda? Call him fried sushi.
What?
Fried sushi.
Why do you call it fried sushi?
Look at this. We got fried sushi right here. He's been crushing it too. He's been frying the competition, and yeah, 2 wins on the season. It's a cool one for him. You know, when you're that age, that you're young, and everything's going good, life's good for him right now. So I think he's enjoying it, and he's crushing it.
What about the Lawrence brothers?
Those guys. They're a pain in the ass. They're good guys. They're awesome guys. They're both riding really good. we can beat him, but you got to be there with him.
The Lawrence brothers, you got Justin Cooper. I mean, it's a pretty, those are some tough guys to beat.
For sure, if you want to be in the mix of top 3, definitely have to get a start. For sure, you have to stay in it for 30 minutes.
All right, buddy. Let's do this shit. Drive it in there. Do it over 2 laps, buddy. Come on, let's go.
30 minutes plus 2 laps. 250 Moto 1 from Bud Street. Shimoda, man, he had been nailing the starts the last few weeks, but mired right now.
Buried off the start, not good. Pretty far back right now.
Some tracks you can come up to the back of the pack. Well, this track is going to be tough, so you just feel bad for him, but you got to fight for every position, and you'll see these guys probably moving some people out the way here pretty quickly.
Let's go!
Yeah, Joe's on the move right now. I think he'll close down on Michael.
Shimoda, 4th. You mentioned that Mosman's not too far ahead, about 2 seconds. So you should probably see that red number 29. Yep, there he is.
Yeah.
Shimoda's got a shot at 3rd.
Looks like Joe got around Michael.
That was a hard-earned podium for Shimoda. White flag's about to come out. There's the green machine, the Monster Pro Circuit Kawasaki taking 3rd. Shimoda. And he worked hard for that one.
Moto 1 down.
Moto 1 down. 3rd. Just had a pretty bad start. Yeah, I totally missed that one and try to charge up as much as I can, and 3rd is only the place I could get to. So next moto, hopefully for some better starts.
Bad start. Needs to be a better start, and I think it'll be all right. But that was a pretty good makeup anyway. It was good. Pumped.
I built my wall, but you're just knocking me down brick by brick. There's a river in a valley headed towards me. My coolers got my head back and it's flowing in.
Better start, sitting P2 right now, battle with Cooper for the lead, so hope we get this shit done.
So with it.
Come on, buddy, let's go! 8 pass, we're 3.5 second gap right now, just gotta keep putting in good 3 laps, keep it going. Yeah, buddy! Let's go, buddy!
Yes, got it.
Moto win, bud.
Second place overall, but the motor was so fun. Just like had a battle with Cooper in the beginning, and it was just tough, but made it happen at the end. So yeah, happy ending.
pack up my clothes, then it's time to flow. Flow ahead. Flow ahead.
Make me come alive, come on and turn me on. Touch me, save my life, come on and turn me on. I'm so young to die, come on and turn me on. Turn me on, turn me on, turn me on, turn me on. Make me come alive, come on and turn me on. Touch me, save my life, come on and turn me on. I'm so young to die, come on and turn me on. Turn me on, turn me on, turn me on, turn me on.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, everyone here in Zurich. Thank you for joining in this anniversary celebration that's going to take us 60 years into the past. On this day in 1962, NASA astronaut Scott Carpenter blasted off from Cape Canaveral aboard Aurora 7. But Carpenter wasn't entirely alone on this solo mission. On his wrist was a Breitling Navitimer Cosmonaut, the first ever Swiss-made wristwatch to travel into space. Allow me to introduce our first guest, former NASA astronaut Scott Kelly. You had a chance to meet Scott Carpenter, is that right?
So I had the privilege of meeting him one time in Florida by Cape Canaveral. I had dinner with him, and of all the Mercury 7 guys, he was the coolest.
What items were essential for the mission?
I know a watch is a critical instrument in space. Measuring time accurately is very important.
I'm so pleased to introduce our next guests. Please welcome Scott Carpenter's children, Chris Stover and Nick and Matt Carpenter.
These were pioneering flights. My dad's flight was the second orbital mission, and his roles were communication and navigation.
He really managed to find the beauty in a lot of things in the world, especially machines.
He needed a reconfigured Navitimer to retain the circular slide rule for calculations, and he also wanted a 24-hour dial. He adored his watch. He would show it to anyone who expressed the least bit of curiosity.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Willis Breitling's son, Gregory Breitling.
And I remember perfectly at home he came once and he said, "Kids, I have something to create, a special watch, a prototype not a regular watch that we give to an astronaut, a prototype, a special make watch is complicated, a lot of requests. And I say, Papa, you achieve that? I hope, cross the finger, we have to deliver it on time. We have to deliver it on time. And thanks God, it was delivered on time, and your father can wear it for the mission.
Yes, thank God. We're so grateful. The Carpenters are so grateful to the Breitling family.
Seems like he had a fairly uneventful flight until it was time to come home. And then there were some problems.
Right. He was stowing his gear, getting ready to get into retro attitude. And then there's something called a retro fire event that stops the capsule. It breaks the capsule. The plan had been a dry rescue. Because of the automatic system's failure at retrofire, he overshot 250 nautical miles, 460 kilometers, and for 55 minutes they didn't know where my father was. And everyone was thoroughly wet, including the watch. A watch that was designed to fly in space was used as a dive watch. It was irreparably damaged by what it had been through.
And Gregory, I think you've got an important announcement to make today.
Okay, yes, George, I'm very excited to have the original cosmonaut here with me today to exhibit publicly for the first time in 60 years.
The way that it has corroded actually makes it look like outer space in a way. You see this, and you think you're seeing a nebula or the face of Jupiter.
Quite quickly after the flight, Breitling started mass production of the watch. So huge boost for Breitling and a huge boost for the Navitimer. In addition to this, the cosmonaut sold well, but the impact on the brand in general was much more relevant, I think. It definitely is the only watch specifically designed by an astronaut.
Allow me to introduce our new limited edition Navitimer Cosmonaut. We are releasing 362 pieces to mark both the number of orbits around the Earth and the year the mission took place. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, as we always said, this is just the beginning.
Sam Reynolds here, welcome to Silverstone. It's the MotoGP, but it's not just any MotoGP, it's the Monster Energy British Grand Prix. We're here in the Monster Energy area, we've got some sick BMX jumps, loads of other cool stuff too to check out. Let's quickly drop in and then go see what's around. Oh, there we go. Good sesh. Let's go freshen up with a haircut. Hello, mate. All good. And if you fancy it, we're even doing some free tattoos, so come on down. Right, let's get back outside. Looks like the rig riot's just kicked off. Let's go see what it's all about. Right, here we go. We've got a safety car lap in this BMW. This should be wicked. Hello, mate. Oh no. What are you doing in here?
VIP treatment, mate. I'm in it all day.
Do you live in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. No way. I can't believe that stopped. Yes!
That was nuts. That was generally nuts. So much more impressive. Not a lot normally impresses me, but today I've had a good day. That was it.
Right, well, there we go. What an amazing lap. That was incredible. I guess it's time to hand over to Tommy, who's going to take you through the rest of the fun activities here at Silverstone.
Well, this is the pit lane, the Monster Energy pit lane, and they're getting ready. We've got about 5 minutes before pre-grid. Right, we've got Franco, Hila. Sorry, I'm getting excited and filming myself, but Franco Morbidelli, he's just gone out. You've got Fabio Quartararo. He's going out now, so now they're out for their out lap, then they stop on the grid, then they do a warm-up lap, and then it's go time. Being a rider myself, being on the grid, you know the nerves, so these guys are obviously trying to focus, they're excited, but at the same time probably really nervous. But it's one of those feelings you can't beat the feeling. It's almost when you're in it, you're scared, and then, but it's about at this time that your nerves sort of go away and you purely focus on the race. The red flag's up, any minute the lights are going to go on and they're going to be off. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. I'm going to go enjoy the race, but thanks for tagging along with us this weekend.
October 1st, 1908.
There's nothing like a Model T.
Henry Ford rolls out the Model T, succeeding in his quest to build an affordable car for the masses. The price tag for the car, nicknamed the Tin Lizzie, $850 back then, or about $17,000 in today's dollars. 1949. Rise of the first communist state in Asia. Mao Zedong proclaims the People's Republic of China in Beijing's Tiananmen Square, ending years of civil war. That happens after Chiang Kai-shek's nationalist government is driven into exile, resettling in what's now Taiwan. 1903. It's play ball in Boston as Game 1 of the first World Series gets underway. The visiting Pittsburgh Pirates beat the Boston Americans 7-3. But the Americans, now known as the Boston Red Sox, win the best-of-9 game series. 1962. Johnny Carson debuts as the host of NBC's The Tonight Show. His reign as TV's king of late night lasts for nearly 30 years. And 1971. Walt Disney World, home of the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and more, opens in Orlando, Florida. Today in history, October 1st. Tim McGuire, The Associated Press.
Welcome back in our studio, and in today's news,